welcome to today's market opening, and a special one for Filament Health, of course, because it is your go public today, your first day of being a publicly listed company, and your first day of trading on an exchange. A wonderful example of how NEO continues in a relentless way to enable and facilitate the companies of tomorrow, the companies of the innovation economy, and that is clearly where we are positioning ourselves. And believe it or not, our third public listing this week, showing some continuing and great progress on our side. What makes your organization extremely exciting? It's a world's leading company that's focused on exclusively natural psychedelic drug discovery and extraction, and I think that that is quite unique.
Our mission is to get safe and approved natural psychedelics in the hands of everyone who needs them as soon as possible. Additionally, we think the natural world is the best way to discover these substances and to get them into the hands of those who need them.
We put in place a partnership with the Ontario College of Art and Design University, OCAT-U, and we have a number of artists over there, recent grads or people who have been there in their past, that prepare unique pieces for companies that list with NEO. Today we have the pleasure and the honor to have Lily Wang with us. Lily is a recent grad of OCAT-U, and she is the artist who created today's piece. And before we unveil it, I would like to ask Lily to tell us a little bit more about herself and about the piece that she produced for you.
Through my artwork, I aim to communicate the intricacies of connection of people and the world that we inhabit. The artwork that I created for Filament Health is titled Inner Glow, and it portrays the effects of psychedelics and the interconnection between mind and body within a colorful and dreamlike narrative. The otherworldly style of the plants is symbolic of the new research and development being studied into psychedelics by Filament Health and its effect on mental health. It is influenced by the styles and compositions of 1960s psychedelic art to invoke a sense of creativity and progression. Themes of the artwork encompasses the scientific background and research that Filament Health does take into their products, as well as the natural focus on their plant-derived medications. And thank you so much, NEO Exchange, for having me be a part of this process, and congratulations to Filament Health on your new listing.
Thank you, Lily. It's fantastic. I look forward to hanging it in the lab, and it can look over all the mushrooms that we grow and provide inspiration for us going forward. We see ourselves as the leading exclusively natural psychedelics drug discovery and extraction technology company. But what really sets us apart in our minds is where we are today and our accomplishments over the last year and a bit. And that's in the form of our number one, our leading IP portfolio. So we believe that we've made significant strides towards cracking this problem that's considered to be associated with psychedelics, and that's the problem that it's impossible to get IP with natural psychedelic compounds. So we've addressed that challenge by securing a lot of very valuable intellectual property around all of the natural extraction, purification, standardization methods, and have identified all of the possible ways that you can extract compounds like psilocybin from magic mushrooms, for example, and we filed for patent protection on those. And we continue to receive very good correspondence from various intellectual property offices to indicate that we have a good chance at being successful in our endeavors. The other thing that we are very excited about that sets us apart is in the near term, we will be conducting a number of firsts in our clinical trial strategy. First and foremost, these will be the first FDA-approved clinical trials using naturally extracted psychoactive substances. In addition, one of our trials will employ a compound that's not currently under clinical investigation and has never before been administered directly into humans. This is a compound from the magic mushroom that we believe has certain therapeutic benefits compared to psilocybin. And then the third thing that we're doing that's novel is we're doing a head-to-head comparison of psilocybin versus ketamine. And many people ask us, why would you make a trial more difficult than necessary for yourself? And that's because we believe in advancing the overall field of science and medicine in this regard, and aim to provide the best evidence out there for any psychedelic assisted therapy, not just our own, but for all psychedelic assisted therapies, by addressing a common holdback or a common deficiency in psychedelics research, and that's the problem of lack of good placebo control. From a facility side, we're very excited that we have not only do we have a Health Canada dealer's license, which is the license that you're required to have in order to manufacture with controlled substances like psilocybin and psilocin, but we also now have GMP manufacturing. That allows us to produce clinical trial candidates for our own clinical trials, and also opens up the possibility to supply clinical trials for third parties as well. And we're seeing a few such companies already reaching out to us. As we know, lack of safe, consistent GMP supply of psilocybin and other psychedelics is another major factor holding back the whole industry. And we attempt to address that, not just for ourselves, but for others as well. In sum, I think we have a very exciting offering. We're looking forward to a number of extremely positive announcements over the summer related to our IP portfolio and our clinical trial development program. So, listing on the NEO exchange is going to provide us with a major catalyst to attract new investors, attract more people to the story, and hopefully continue to see successful growth of our company. So thank you again, Jos, and everyone on the NEO team.
We're very proud and very happy to be able to welcome you on our exchange. And we are even more excited about the road that lays ahead of you. And the one thing that you can count upon, and I say that to Ben and everyone from Filament Health, is that in NEO you will have more than just a venue that listed you. You have a partner that is going to be there to help you and support you in the time, in the years ahead of us.